This is just a quick video that I'm going to be recording to help you with your work today as you wrap up, ideally, the research on defining the components of your problem for your water quality solution. We have 4 different things that we really want to have some key specific data or facts about: why, what, how, and who. Now, for the why, you really want to be thinking about why is your problem and location negative aspect. Really, this is just the broad, big idea as to what and why is going on in your location to cause phosphate runoff. Now, the what is really all about specific data. What percent, what number, what amount, what component is your problem on either the overall phosphate cycle in a specific lake segment, the overall lake, a river, a watershed. Really, you want to be finding data that gives you numerical values to really reinforce the idea that your problem is a problem that needs to be fixed. Now, the how is really where you're going to get into the weeds in terms of details and nitty-gritty processes. You're really wanting to think about what is the process of events, what is the series of events, what are the factors that are causing phosphate to enter the lake based on your location and your problem. And then the who is really about the key stakeholders, the key people that are going to be responsible for solving your problem due to the fact that they're either causing this problem to occur, their behavior or their consumption causes this problem to occur, or they're going to be the people that are responsible for fixing it. And you can have a variety of stakeholders based on those different components. Now, in terms of finding information, when it comes to looking at sources, I really think that this second page right here is going to be a really good place for you to start identifying information with the concept of what, in terms of strength, megatons of phosphate, sources of phosphate, locations of phosphate. This is where you should get some good information about that. You probably will get more information in different resources specific to a topic in terms of possible roads or pavement or sewage overflows, but really the what should be within this component. Now, within terms of the why and the how, the why really you want to think about the phosphate cycle. Think about what aspects of the phosphate cycle or what things within the phosphate cycle are happening within your location to cause this problem to occur. Is there a component of runoff? Is there a component of phosphate extraction or stream sediment? Is there a component of fertilizer? What are the things happening within the global phosphate cycle or the Vermont phosphate cycle that are causing phosphate to enter your lake? Now, in terms of the more specific data related to the how, that's where you're going to have to do some research. And I've given you some resources here in terms of starting to think about how these processes and how these problems are occurring, but you also might need to spend some time doing some additional research. So, for example, if you're doing agriculture, you really want to start thinking about how does the way that we grow corn or hay and where we grow corn and hay and how we apply manure influence phosphate runoff. If you're doing something like wastewater treatment, why is it that specifically Vermont wastewater treatment facilities are causing phosphate to leach out? How did we set up our wastewater treatment facilities and our storm drainage? If you're doing something like roads, how is it that Vermont is creating roads or building roads that cause phosphate to leaches? If you're thinking about impervious surfaces, where are those impervious surfaces? Is there any artificial wetlands? Really, we want to start thinking about the problem and their different components to help us address the solution. Ideally, if you can't find information or you need more information, just email me. Let me know what you need, and I will be gladly available to assist you throughout the day. Have a great Friday, and I'll see you next week.